Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. I am Nicole. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love, support, commenting, liking, being present, subscribing, joining the capital LOVE tribe. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, overwhelmed with gratitude. Thank you all so much. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. This is healing for you. It's healing for me. I'm so grateful that we can work together to help us all on our journey of ascension, of making this world a better place, bringing more love into the collective, the healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today's message or pick a card, we're going to, it was a request from someone from the capital LOVE tribe. They asked to do mental health messages. So we're going to do a mental health check-in and we're going to do messages from your higher self. So your higher self, we're going to ask your higher self to come in for this reading, to give you messages, and what do you need to know about your mental health right now. So pile one, we have here the void. Pile two, we have karmic relationships. Pile three, we have earth school. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so we have pile one, pile two, pile three. Pause the video if you need to. Choose more than one pile if you need to. Follow your intuition. There are no rules. Thank you all so much, and I will see you in your reading. Thank you. Hi, pile one. Welcome to your reading. I am Nicole. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful that you are here. Let's get into it, pile one. I hope you are well. You chose the void. Okay, so let's start with the mental health check-in. Right now, just by this card right here, the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. This is really deep. This is, okay. Many of you, okay. I'm sending you so much love right now because I feel a lot of darkness here. I feel a lot of darkness, a lot of pain. There's a lot of things being purged, a lot of things that are being purged from your childhood, a lot of things that are being purged from your Akashic records. Right now, you may be feeling these messages are coming quick, so if I'm talking fast, if you need to pause, if you need to rewind it, feel free to do so because it's coming in really quickly and I just have to get it out. Many of you may be feeling right now that you're very lost, you don't know what's happening, you don't know where things are going, nothing makes sense, you don't know which way to go. I'm feeling very lost, very confused. Many of you may be feeling like the thoughts are getting very dark, things are getting very low vibrational, you're having a lot of anger, you're having a lot of rage. There's a lot happening for you right now. This is a huge ascension. I know I say this a lot on this channel, but this is big for you, pile one. This is huge. Huge. I really want you to get this. Right now, what's happening for many of you, your past lives are aligning and they're coming into a synchronicity. You're purging the shadow of a lot of your past lives. Many of you may be feeling extremely up and down right now, getting really high and really low. Your past lives, because many of you are highly evolved. You've been to Earth many times. You've had a lot of lifetimes. A lot of your past lives are merging. And when I say merging, it's all happening within you're unlocking a lot of your soul. The more you are learning about yourself, the more challenges that you are going through, you are learning a lot about your soul. So the more you open up and unlock, all of these energies from your past lives are like merging together and it's trying to purge. You may be feeling like you're in a very deep depression or a deep dark night of the soul, or again, it's extremely high and extremely low right now. And this is because that shadow energy is really purging right now. Many of you, like I say, you have many past lives. So, if you've killed someone in a past life, if you've, I'm just getting a lot of anger, a lot of violence, a lot of abuse. If we're not perfect. We all, these are your past lives. You may know, you may not know. But what I'm saying is, even if this is a past life, you're going to feel some of that energy. You may be just feeling incredibly angry and just want to go into a rage and you don't really know why. Or you just want to melt down, or you're extremely emotional. A lot of these energies are purging right now. And a lot of this is your past life energy and childhood, past experience. It's like it's all merging. I'm feeling this intensity very deep because I've gone through the same thing and it doesn't really make sense. And it's kind of like you have to just ride the wave and try to stay grounded and centered and balanced as much as you can. And I know that that's not easy because it's not easy because you're feeling so much, and a lot of it doesn't make sense. It's like you feel more than you can really understand, comprehend, or describe. You really can't tell people what you really feel, or you're trying to express it even within yourself, and it's difficult. It's really challenging because it's like, what am I really feeling? Why am I so angry? Why am I bitter? Why am I resentful? Why do I want to cry a lot? Why am I happy one minute? Why am I excited? And the next minute I'm sad. My head is spinning. Okay. Like, this is we're going to dig deeper. You have to stay grounded. You have to stay focused. You have to really stay grounded in your present reality. Your present reality may even feel very, like it's just so many unbelievable things happening to you. You may even be stopping yourself like, is this really my life? What is really going on? You may be even feeling like you're in the back seat of your own life, but you're not. This is all happening because this shadow energy is trying to purge away. When you do things in your past life, okay, your past lives, which is my belief, everything is happening right now. It's just happening in different dimensions. And these different dimensions, somehow, what's happening in another dimension is going to reflect in this current dimension, wherever you are right now. The same things, the same lessons, the same similar situations, the same souls. It's just, we look different. It's a different timeline. I hope I'm making sense. So the things that have happened or that are happening or whatever, okay, it's time for you to integrate this knowing and let these things dissolve, melt away, drop off. It's a time of purging. It's a time of releasing. And as you do this, the more you stop and embrace this process, the easier it's going to be. The more you fight this, it's going to be harder for these things to integrate. The more you deny, if you say, no, I'm not this, and I'm not, and again, I'm not saying that you are these things, but these thoughts will come up. Like I said, I've been through a lot of this. These thoughts will come up, and you'll be thinking like, that's really not me. I don't really think that. I don't really feel that. What's real and what's not? You have to stay grounded and focused and centered in who you are. And even if those things are who you used to be, or who you once were, or just thoughts coming up that don't make sense, if it's not you, don't attach it to yourself. This is a time of purging and releasing, okay? This is a time to stop and let this process happen and stop fighting it and stay grounded and balance as much as you can with who you know you are and what you know your truth to be. You're watching this channel, you're doing the work. You should have some type of semblance of who you really are in your core, learning really who you are and like Yeah, you're not a bad person. Yeah, you may have made mistakes. Yeah, you may have done some things that weren't the best, you know, but you're coming out of that. That's not really who you are. You did that probably because of your trauma and your circumstances and the things that were happening in your life at that time. Not to make excuses, but we all make mistakes. We're human. It happens. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. You have to stay rooted and grounded in that knowing, in who you are. That's how you ride this wave. And it doesn't last long, but it's tough because it's a huge ascension. Okay, like I said, I've been through this and I'm still processing. I hope this makes sense. I hope I'm helping because a lot of people really don't know what this feels like because a lot of people don't go through it. And, you know, you have a hard time knowing what's reality, what's real, what's fake. It's a big process of questioning yourself on every single level, who you really are. That's what this process is about. Really digging deep to find who you really are. And as the shadow goes away, when you get rooted in knowing that your shadow integrates to the light, that's what's happening. It's a huge integration, a huge ascension. Okay, what else is going on? This is big in my head. I'm sending so much love because this is not easy. This is not easy. And you're growing. You're growing like crazy. Expeditiously. That's what I just heard. Okay? I'm telling you, listen, High Priestess, this is you. This is this light coming to your crown, activating you and your soul on so many levels you have no idea. This is a huge ascension process that's happening right now. If you let this get rooted and grounded and let this ride and integrate this shadow, really integrate this shadow. Don't deny the things that you've done. Like, you know, I'll even say it. Like, I'm going to be talking more about my past lives. Like, I've killed someone in my past life. I've killed a loved one in my past life. Is that who I am now? No, it's not. But because I have this knowing and I'm in touch and in tune with the parts of myself, parts of my soul, I had to integrate that. But I had to also say, that's not me. That's not me. I'm choosing a different path. That's no longer who I am. And I had to forgive myself and I had to ask for forgiveness. Even though I've never done that this lifetime. You know, this is total past life energy. But many of you, again, we're realizing a lot of us, not all, but many of us are highly evolved souls. So we've been there, done that. We have to do this work now. We're being pushed. The energy is like crazy. Do you see this card? The energy is literally just incredible. Incredible what we're feeling right now. And we are being pushed so hard. I have to do inner work every single day. Every single day I have to do inner work. And it's not this long drawn out process, but I'm doing it. I'm constantly doing it because if I don't, I'm not able to be as creative, be able to channel the way I channel. I'm channeling from dimensions that people on YouTube can't even get to. And I'm not bragging. This is just what it is, you know? So this is about, you have to let this integrate. You can't block it. You can't deny it. You can't refuse it, because when you do that, you push yourself further and further back. It's like stop, drop, get grounded, and let's do this. Let's just let this happen. Let's not stop it. Let's not deny it. Don't deny those parts of yourself. King of Swords. This is this clarity that you've been asking for. This is the clarity that you need to continue on your journey, to continue to know your truth, live in your truth, stand in your truth. For me, the King of Swords, this is total clarity, total focus, totally speaking your truth, living authentically, not denying who you are, not hiding who you are. Your higher self is pushing, this ascension is pushing you to this. And this is about accountability and owning that you're no longer this person, who you were in the past, and this is who you are now, and forgiving yourself in this process. This is how you balance out with your mental health, because these imbalances for some of you, they're being caused by the denial and not letting this process happen because of fear or denial or just rejecting it or just going around and around and around because things don't make sense. It's not going to make sense right now. Some things will, but a lot won't. Like I said, I'm even having a difficult time. I don't want to say difficult, but it's challenging putting some of this into words because it's a lot being felt. It's energetic. This is a huge energetic ascension. It's a lot of feeling, and that's to open you up, to trust yourself more, to get deeper within your soul, deeper in who you really are. It's not about this. Some of it is, but it's not all logic and reasoning. It's not, everything's not going to make sense, and that's the point. What do you feel? This feeling, what do you get? Your intuitive knowing, the knowing. You know, that's what this is about. Ace of Wands. Your crown should be on fire right now. It's so much directed, so much energy being directed toward your crown and your third eye. And this is going to, listen, you let this process happen, you're going to be unstoppable. You're going to be, your higher self wants you to know that you would let this process happen, let this ascension happen, this integration happen, you're going to be unstoppable. Your creativity is going to be like obscene. It's going to be like, you're going to unlock yourself. You're already very creative. I feel it. But this creativity is coming after this shadow really melts off and integrates. It's going to be so out of this world. People are going to be like, who are you? This is a huge, huge ascension process. You're unlocking the next phase of your life. This is huge. This is not light. This is not light work. This is huge. It is happening. Let's get some messages from your higher self. I'm going to use this deck. This is like a love message deck, but let's get some messages from your higher self. What does your higher self want you to know? Because many of you, I'm sending you so much love because I just feel like this is just really rough for you. Some of you may be, just, your loved ones may be moving away from you, or, breakups, romantic situations, healing, grief, and things like that. Where's your higher self want you to know? We're going to make this make sense, okay? Higher self wants you to know, how did I get so lucky to meet you? Your higher self wants you to know how lucky you are, how blessed you are, how fortunate you are, how your higher self is right here with you, guiding you every single step of the way, guiding you, holding your hand, holding you through this process. Your higher self is like right in front of you. Like, I'm here. Let me hold you. Let me embrace you. Take my hand. We can do this. There's nothing to be fearful of. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to fight this. Some of you are fighting this ascension. You may be afraid of losing friends. You may be afraid of losing, or, relationships breaking down. Your higher self is saying it's nothing to be afraid of. Don't fight this process. The glass is not half full, it's overflowing. Your higher self is saying, come out of this lack and scarcity mindset and come out of this, cynical mindset as well. The glass is overflowing. The love is overflowing. The positivity and peace is overflowing, even if it doesn't seem like this. This process that you're going through, maybe feeling like the worst thing in the world right now, like it's so dark. It's so much darkness, but it's really not. This is for your highest good, and your higher self wants you to know that. This is for your highest good. Whether it seems like it or not, it really is. Have a more positive mindset, and be grateful for this process. Be grateful for this ascension. Be grateful for the darkness. Be grateful. As hard as it may seem, be grateful for it, because this darkness is showing you how to find your light. Your higher self is pushing you to the light. So be grateful for this darkness. Be grateful for the breakdowns right now. Because, baby, this ascension, listen, you get into that light, Nothing, no one will be able to stop you. Everything is going to click because you're going to be in full alignment and you're going to know who you are, what you're here to do. You're going to be so clear, so focused. Nothing will stop you. Everything is going to align. Everything. A relationship went away. It's going to be even better. Everything's just going to go up. Don't reject this. I will find you again wherever we end up next. Your higher self is saying, I will always be here. I will always find you. I am always here. Any dimension, any timeline, any place in the universe, I'm here with you. Your higher self is with you every step of the way. And your higher self is sending these messages. Your higher self is talking to you through the music. Your higher self is sending you messages through music right now. Pay attention to the music because that's where a lot of messages are coming through. With your mental health, it's really just let this process, let it happen because, yes, this is it. Look at this. This is what I was just talking about. Jump in. Say yes to change. Look at all this light. Look at all this beauty. Just compare. Look at this. You say yes to change and let this process happen. Look where the transformation is going. Colors, beauty, light, ascension. Say yes to this process. Stop rejecting it. Stop denying it. Stop falling into the woe is me. Why does everything bad have to happen to me? Why do I have it so hard? Why am I challenged? Why does everyone else win and I don't? Stop it. It's not true. Everyone goes through their downfalls, pitfalls. Everyone has their own journey. Ride this wave. Let it happen. Stop rejecting it. Say yes to this change. Stop fighting this ascension that's trying to happen. Because it's a huge ascension. Look at this. Transmission activation. You're getting a lot of light codes that you have never had before. Your body is receiving, many of you may be feeling sick a lot, tired a lot, hungrier than usual, dehydrated. Take care of your body. This is so important. This is a huge, huge ascension happening. I cannot say that enough. You're being activated with some codes you've never had before. So again, this is about feeling. This is not about thinking and everything making sense up here. Feel it. What does it feel like? Just let that, just take the feeling in. It may not always feel good, but rest. Rest when you need to. Don't force. Don't push against it. You know, it's not going to help you. This is happening for you, not to you. It's for your highest good, and your higher self wants you to know that. Look, what if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough. What if it wasn't true? You are enough. You can do whatever it is you want to do. You can change your beliefs, change your mindset. You can do whatever it is you want to do. You are enough. Let go of this feeling of scarcity. Let go of this feeling of low sense of self-worth. It's not true. And your higher self is saying, it's not true. These things you've been telling yourself, you're this, you're that, you'll never have a nice life. You don't deserve this, you don't deserve that because you did this in the past and you did that. It's never too late for redemption. It's never too late to ask for forgiveness and to forgive yourself and turn the page and say yes to change. Never too late. We can all be redeemed. In fact, we are always redeemed. Forgive yourself and ask for forgiveness. What do I believe about money? What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it. And it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. This is about letting go of that feeling of scarcity. There's not enough. Your relationship with money, evaluating your relationship with money. How do you treat money? When you receive money, do Do you believe you're worthy of receiving money? Do you feel like you're worthy of receiving a lot of money? Do you feel deserving? Do you just blow money fast, spend it, and like you don't care? Or are you holding on to money too tight? Those things can block your abundance. You can't hold on to money too tight, and you shouldn't be spending it very frivolously. You have to be responsible and smart with your money, but also believe you're worthy, and there's always an abundance. Get this word enough out of your vocabulary. It's not true. I really hope that helps pile one. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. I'm giving you so much love and a hug. I'm sending you away. Your higher self loves you. You are loved. You are safe. You are protected. Say yes to change. Let this ascension happen. If please like the video. Please subscribe. Join the capital LOV tribe. Comment below. Let me know if this resonated. I'm forgetting my words. Drop a heart if you don't want to let me know this resonated. Share the video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the Capital LOV tribe. I am Nicole. Let's get into it. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well, Pile 2. Karmic relationships. Okay. What's going on? Your mental health. What's happening with your mental health right now? I feel like your mental health, with this polarity and soul growth, you're going through a lot of growth right now. You're really ascending. I'm hearing ascending, like basically, like this is, you may have messages in Pile 1, but if you're feeling called to watch Pile 1, but this is a huge ascension for your soul. You are receiving a new level of activation and new light codes that you've never received before. That's happening within your soul. And I just saw 111. This is a new beginning for you. You're moving into a new beginning. You are clearing a lot of the karma from your relationships, okay? The relationships in your life, whether it's familial or romantic, platonic, it doesn't matter. You're clearing and balancing out a lot of the karma that you've had with the people in your life right now, okay? Sorry. Okay, I had to take a deep breath. For some of you, okay, there's this energy here of romantic situations where either you didn't want to let this person go, or this person did not want to let you go, or a baby happened, which, wasn't a planned situation. I don't want to say mistake, but, I'm going to say it was not planned for a baby to happen. And now this baby is keeping you connected with this person that you did not want to be connected with. I mean, for some of you, it may be like a one-night stand situation or something like that. And now you feel connected to this person that you didn't want to be connected with. What's happening is this is the karmic balance that's happening for you right now. This is about embracing that this is what it is now, that this is the state of the situation. If you have a child with this person that you may not have been in love with, or whatever the situation is, now you have to embrace that this is your reality, this is your physical reality. This is about acceptance and accepting that for some of you there's a breakup here, okay? Breaking up with someone who you felt like was the love of your life. This is about acceptance. If this is happening, the relationship is no longer together. This is about accepting that this is what it is right now. Does not mean you may not reconcile with this person. Doesn't mean if you had a baby with this person and, you're not on speaking terms, or you really don't want to deal with this person. It doesn't mean it's always going to be like that, okay? The more healing that happens, the more good karma can come in. Right now, it's like a settlement that's happening. Settling out the negative karma, the karma that needed to be sorted through, the lessons that had to be learned, and the understanding of, why did this relationship break down? What was I supposed to learn? What do I need to know from this situation? What do I need to learn from having a child with someone that I really, this was not an ideal situation. I really wouldn't have wanted to have a child with this person. This wouldn't have been a person I would have chose to have a child with. What do I need to know? What is this showing me about myself? What is it that I need to learn? Because this is affecting you on a deeper level than you realize, because it's looping in your subconscious, and it's kind of like a situation of, why did this happen to me? Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to go through this? And this is about, again, moving through this karma. It is not easy to move through these situations. It's not easy. It's not. It's difficult, but the more you learn and take a step back and like really focus on what you're being shown, what's happening, like really looking at all situations, all sides from a place of a higher perspective, not judging it, not judging yourself, not judging this person, really taking that step back to really look at the lessons of what was being learned and what is it you need to know so you can move through this karma and the wheel can turn, the good karma can come in and the relationship can balance. Whereas before, maybe it wasn't a co-parenting situation really in place, but now moving into a place of we can co-parent in a way that's healthy for all parties involved. Doesn't mean we're best friends, but we can figure this out. We can be mature, we can figure this out, and we can move forward in a healthy, peaceful way. Okay? Let's find out more. What's going on? What does your higher self want you to know? Many of you, it's just this energy of, it's really this energy here that I'm feeling like your past is going to hold you back, or feeling like you won't be able to recover from the mistakes or perceived mistakes, because really we have to look at things like nothing is a mistake. When we change our perspective, if we grow, we move to a higher perspective. Nothing is a mistake. It's all relative. It's all paths lead home. We're still moving to where we need to go. It's just at the moment in time, you decided to go this way, or maybe you were guided to go that way. And it's okay. It's okay. There's no mistakes, Even if it's a situation where you could have made a better choice, it's really like you should not look at this like this is a mistake. I fucked up. I should, yes, take accountability for your actions. Yes, forgive yourself. Yes, do better. But all paths lead home. Just because these things happened in your past does not mean that this is going to dictate your future. And just because you had this, situation with a person where you felt like everything was the best, you felt like, life doesn't get better than this with this person. The days ahead, the best is yet to come. It's going to keep getting better, because when you're on your path, you're doing what you're supposed to do, the universe, the higher power keeps wanting to surprise you, keeps wanting to one-up you. Like it's much as we can dream and imagine, like, wow, this is great. The higher power, whatever you resonate with, the universe is always going to, let me one-up you. Let me show you the next level of how it could just continue to get better. Each day could be better if you want it to be better, if you allow it, if you're really aligned with your path. Okay? So this is about getting clear on this. Queen of Swords. What is it you want? What is it you really want? What does your soul really, really want? Many of you don't know what you really want. You're letting your past dictate what you think you should want. You're thinking, oh, I made all these mistakes. I'll never, be able to have this or have that, or who's going to want to be with me? Who's going to want to marry me? Or, I have this going on. I have that, or I did this and I did that. What is it you want? Don't let your past or fear or scarcity dictate what you think you should have or what you think you should deserve. I'm not saying, be egotistical about this. I'm not saying that. But when you're, again, you're watching this channel, if you're still watching this video, you're doing the work. Okay? Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be watching. Because these are not the type of readings that, come on. This is not fluffy. This is not light work. So you're doing the work. So what is it that you want? Your higher self wants you to get clear and be passionate about the next steps ahead and really getting clear on what is it you want. What do you see your life being? Your higher self is like, what do you see for your life? If you can have it all right now, what is it you would want? Just no fear, no scarcity, not is it enough? Do I have enough? Or am I smart enough? Am I talented enough? Am I this? No, what is it you really want? And this came up in reverse, but whatever, I'll show it to you. Like this Page of Swords, again, reverse because there's no clarity here. There's a lack of clarity. And I feel this lack of clarity is due to circumstances in your past. You feel like you have to tell yourself this is what you want and this is what you deserve because you did this and you did that, or these are your circumstances and people like you can't have this and that because of the things that have happened within your life. And it's not true. But you have to get clear. Your higher self is saying, we can give you, because your higher self is a part of your team. Your higher self is like, we can give you your heart's desire, whatever it is you want, whatever it is you dream of. But if you don't know what you want, how can you move on the path of getting there? What is it that you want for your romantic life? What is it that you want for your career? What is it that you want for pleasure? What does that look like? And really not like what the world wants you to have, what the world tells you to have, not what your family thinks you should have, or your family's dream for you, your friends, no one but how to. Because your higher self wants to give it to you, get you on the path to get to it, to come out of these relationships where you're constantly clearing karma, or it's another karmic situation. Many of you have been in karmic situations, on and on and on and on, and it's been going on too long, and your higher self wants to give you, I'm hearing something real, something grounded, something spiritual, something that's going to help you find yourself on a deeper level, okay? So if this is what you want, you have to really get clear on it so your higher self can push you in that direction and get you on that path, and you stick to the path so you can have that. I'm hearing that like a lot of you have had like it's been pretty destructive recently, or a lot has been happening. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, these are messages from your higher self to you. Okay, you are divine and MF and fine. Your higher self is saying you are so divine, you are so beautiful. You are amazing, okay? Divine, effing fine. Regardless of what you're telling yourself or what people are saying about you or to you, you are divine. You are beautiful. You are a unicorn. You are so special. Your higher self is saying forgiveness is here. I forgive you. Forgiveness is here. If you've done some things that you are not proud of, that you wish that you could do, have another chance, forgiveness is here. Redemption is here. Your higher self is already forgiving you. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the things, the past, I don't want to keep saying mistakes because it's not. The past, situations. Forgive yourself. Your higher self is already forgiving you. I do not understand why and how you could love me. So this is so sweet. This is your higher self saying, stop telling yourself you're not lovable. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough. Stop telling yourself that no one's going to love you for you. You're difficult to love. Stop telling yourself you're hard to love. Or It's too tough to love how to. But are you loving yourself on that level? You know, are you loving all of you? Are you loving yourself despite the things that have happened, the situations? You know, do you love yourself despite that? Are you forgiving yourself despite those situations? And integrating that is, yes, it happened. Yes, I own it. Yes, I did it. But that's not who I am anymore. I'm moving on this path. I'm moving differently. This is so, do you love me like I love you? This is so sweet. I love this deck. Do you love me like I love you? Your higher self is saying, do you love me like I love you? Number one, but do you trust me? Do you trust me on this journey? Do you trust me to guide you? Do you trust me to help you? Do you trust me to really show you how deep love is and how not only, this is so beautiful, not only like having love within yourself, but guiding you to having a loving connection where there's equal balance, love. And for many of you, you are yearning for that. You're yearning for true love. You're yearning for really having a connection that's spiritual and that you can really connect with someone on a deeper level. And this person loves you for you, who you really are, you know, all of you, and accepts all of you. But you have to love and accept all of yourself. Okay, let's find out what else is going on. This is so sweet. Forgive yourself and love yourself. And you are lovable. And you're not difficult to love. You're not unlovable. And you're not, stop saying that you're not worthy of love. Stop saying that you're not worthy of a loving, healthy connection. It's not true. You definitely are. And you definitely will have it. Yeah, it needs to be really, forgiveness right now is really important. Forgiving the people in your life where these situations have happened. Apologizing. I'm sorry here. But this is also you integrating this duality here, the light and the dark. Defensiveness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. This is integrating the light and the dark, the shadow. And forgive yourself again. You're uprooting the pain, the past situations, so you can move toward healthier new beginnings, a new fertile, abundant beginning. And this is the anger and conflict that you're softening to love. You're moving through the pain, the anger, the rage, the conflict in the relationships with the people, the karmic relationships, clearing the karma. Again, it's not easy doing this. It's not easy moving through these lessons and softening up to love, but unconditional love for yourself first. Unconditional love and unconditional acceptance. Accepting and loving yourself, again, past all of the situations and everything that you've gone through and been through. So some of you may be experiencing conflict right now, and that's okay. That's a part of this process. That's a part of balancing out the karma. Okay, and then we have forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Many of you are leaders, and it's about creating, again, your own path. What is it that you want? Your higher self is like, I need you to put your order in. You know, when we go to a restaurant, we put our order in what we want to eat. And we are exact. You know, I want this sauce. I want this on my sandwich. Or, you know what, I want to cook this way. You know, we're specific. We are putting our order in. Your higher self is like, put your order in. What is it that you really want? And get clear. Many of you need to write this down. Write it down in a journal. So your higher self can get you on that path, because you are a leader, whether you know this or not. You are a leader, and it's time for you to create your own path. But you have to figure out what you want so your higher self can get you on that path. And that's essential. Like, it's like you need to put in your order like yesterday. Like, it's no time to waste. It's time to put that order in. I feel like many of you, like, you know what it is you want. Okay. Am I apologizing for my truth? What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? So be proud of who you are and really ask yourself this. Are you apologizing for who you are? Are you apologizing for your truth, your authenticity, your honesty? I just saw 911. That's Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is here. That's the sword of truth. In this blue throat chakra, are you apologizing for who you really are? Are you speaking your truth? Because the more you speak your truth, the more you really live it. You know? Are you opening up and saying what it is you want and saying what it is you feel and really being honest about that? Or are you apologizing for who you really are? This is what your higher self is asking you. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom am I placing judgment right now? Is it someone in my life? Is it myself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. So if you're judging anyone or even yourself, because you may not be judging anyone, but you may be judging yourself, release the judgment. But ask yourself, are you judging? Because this keeps you, again, like this card says, shackled in fear, and it keeps you out of love. You want to be in this place of love and no fear. And having that judgment, judging yourself or judging others, is keeping you stuck. And it's not healthy. And you have to release expectations that you have for yourself and anyone else. Because for some of you, I feel like you do this with yourself. You can be very hard on yourself, extremely hard. And your higher self is asking you to not only stop it, but start reflecting and like evaluating this type of inner talk and this type of behavior, because it's not healthy. It does not serve you to judge yourself and to judge others, or to be very harsh on yourself. What excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. So I'm hearing a couple of things. For some of you, this is about what you want. This is about what you want. And I'm hearing leap of faith. But for some of you, this is also about, it's going to be different. But for some of you, maybe something popping in your head right now that you've been told to take this leap of faith and do before, but you haven't done it. So you're being told the time is now. It's time to do it. It's time to trust it and just take a leap of faith and do it. But I'm also being told this is about you living in your truth and speaking your truth. Okay, the time is now. There's no more time to waste. There's no more excuses for not really being who you really are and living in that. So I really hope this helps part 2. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really hope this helps. I'm proud of you. Keep going. You got this. I just saw 2222. So it's a message for someone. Please like the video, subscribe, join the Capital LOVE tribe, share the video, comment below, let me know how this resonated. If you don't want to say how this resonated, drop me a heart. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the Capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much. I am Nicole. Let's get into it. I hope you're well. I love you so much. Thank you. So you chose Earth School. Okay, what is going on with your mental health? Pile 3. So life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So right now, I feel like that you are in a place of really a lot of learning, a lot of transforming, a lot of growing. This is a huge, This is a huge ascension process for you. Some of you may be having back problems. I'm hearing digestive issues, chest issues. It could be a kundalini activation because this is intense, okay? This is intense, God. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so yeah, this could be a kundalini activation because I'm feeling it really intensely. Okay, so that's happening. Okay, this is a huge activation right now. I've been saying that for each pile. This is it. I mean, the energy is pushing us hard. Okay, the energy is pushing us like no other time we've ever had before. So this is about right. This is for your growth of your soul. I feel like, I'm not feeling a lot of like darkness with this pile. I feel like this pile is more with your mental health right now. You're just more on a quest of learning and knowledge and activation and integrating what you're really learning and just really being thirsty for knowledge, thirsty to know more about yourself. Like really on this quest. You're really accepting more of your journey here on earth. You're understanding more of this journey. You're understanding more of why you are here, your mission, your purpose, why you incarnated. Even if this is feeling, if you have had moments of feeling like, why did I come back to earth? What is my purpose for really being here? You're understanding things on a deeper level. You're having more of a higher perspective. Some of you, I will have to say though, you do need to spend more time getting grounded. I am feeling a bit of an ungrounded energy. This is not for everyone, but for some of you, I am feeling an ungrounded energy, like you're spending too much time in your head and spending too much time in other dimensions versus being here present on earth. For some of you, I'm hearing your higher self is saying, you came here to earth to have a physical experience. Don't forget that. Don't forget why you're physically here, to have a human experience. Even though you can move and do what it is you want to do in these other timelines and dimensions, enjoy your physical human experience here on earth, because this is why you came here. And you learn the most by being present and mindful in the moment. Okay, that's when you learn the most. You may be feeling like you learn the most when you are shifting and moving into different dimensions in the universe, in different places. However, your higher self is saying that's actually not the case. You learn more by being physically present. So spend more time getting grounded, okay, and focusing on what's happening right now and not what you want to happen in the future, because many of you are very focused on your future, which is great, but also don't forget about the now. Don't wish your life away. Don't get too carried away in how everything should go and what it's supposed to be, because your higher self is saying you start to build attachments and expectations that would not be there if you would just focus in the moment, in the present, and enjoy your human experience. I am feeling, again, like I feel like your energy is pretty good. I feel like it's just a lot of learning and growing, and again, just, a lot of activation and integration. But I am also getting this energy of some of you maybe kind of, don't shoot the messenger. I don't want you to be triggered, but it may be a know-it-all energy kind of coming off of some of you. This is not for all, but some of you may, the things that you're learning, you want to have a know-it-all, like you want to be the one that knows it all. And your higher self wants to remind you, you're a student of the universe. You're a student here on earth. You're always going to be learning. There's always going to be more opportunity to grow and learn. When you think you've learned it all, there's still more to learn. So watch your interactions when you're talking to people about different things, or if you are developing judgment or feeling judgmental of others in their journey. Be mindful. Everyone has their own journey. There's so much to learn. There's so much to unpack and uncover. okay? We have your Two of Cups. For some of you, this is representing a love connection, okay? I'm hearing for some of you, you will be uniting with a soulmate, okay? And this is going to feel very kindred. It's going to feel very intense. This is going to help you integrate even more. For some of you, this is also speaking to me about the duality, your light and your dark, the shadow integrating into the light. And this is also saying to me about balance and harmony. You're balancing out your energies, and you're starting to realize how everything is working together. You're really understanding more of how things work within the universe, and the importance of divine timing, the importance of trusting even when you don't know what's ahead. So I'm getting a lot of different messages there, but I do see, or your higher self wants you to know that you have more harmony coming in, more peaceful situations of more harmony. With the Seven of Cups here, this is going to be, you're coming to a place of, your higher self is pushing you to a place of, there are going to be an abundance of options and choices for you. All paths lead home. All paths lead home. It always leads home. But this is about knowing which way you want to go. Like, not controlling it, but having this vision, getting clear on your vision, because you're going to have a lot of different options as to where the things could go, where this can go, where that can go. This opportunity could lead to this. But what is your vision for your life? Your higher self is trying to help you really hone in on the vision that you have, but not get attached. When I say vision, don't get attached to like, you have to be with a certain person. I mean, whatever. It could be a twin flame, soulmate, it doesn't matter. Don't get so attached to like, you have to be with this person. It has to go this way. It has to go that way. If you want to have a romantic union with someone, just leave it there. I want to have a romantic, fulfilling, equal give and take, healthy, harmonious, romantic relationship, and leave it there. Forget who this person is, because even if you attach yourself to this idea to having this one person, doesn't mean that that's going to be the case. And this is about not having those type of expectations. You have a vision for what you want, but you're not creating expectations and attachments. And this is what your higher self wants you to get clear on. With your career, have a vision of what you want or what you see for your career. Even if it is to work for let's just say you have this vision of being in the tech industry. So you're like, I want to be in the tech industry and I want to work for a company, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So don't have an expectation of this company has to be Apple. Like, if I don't work for Apple, I'm just going to not be as successful. I'm not going to be this. No. Drop that. Just say you want to work for this tech company and whatever else you see for that goal. But don't attach yourself to it has to be Samsung or it has to be Apple, because you don't know what's for your highest good. And that's about releasing that control, having that vision, but not having these exact attachments and expectations. So this is what your higher self wants. And your higher self is saying you're going to be celebrating soon. The more you detach yourself from, again, having it has to be a certain way, it has to go like this, it has to go like that, having that vision, but not all these attachments. The more you do that, the more celebration is coming in, this grounding for you. And for many of you, it is a union, a romantic union. But I just see it being with the Four of Wands for stability and balance in all areas. Your romantic life, your friendships, your career, your home. It's just going to be balance and even keel, in all areas. And that's something that is happening, but just getting clear on that vision, okay? Even with children, you could say you want children. Don't put a number to it. Like, oh, I just want one child. You don't know what the plan may be. The plan may be for you to have two. You know, don't attach, just have that vision, no attachments. This is really beautiful though, how to. So now we have here, wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So right now, again, you see how she's looking, or she's sitting on top of, you know, these stars, or, you know, the universe or whatever. This is about, again, having that vision. Right now is not the time to act. This is what I'm feeling for many of you. You're still, it's like acting without a plan. The plan is being woven. The plan is being created, but it can't be created if you're not stepping in to really co-create on this vision, because that's what this is about. We co-create, you know, we co-create, and then the universe, the higher power, gives us what's for our highest good, you know, because that it's for our highest good. So that's why I say don't attach to a person. That person may not be for your highest good, and you may not know it at the time, but get the vision. Get the vision clear on what it is, and things are going to be woven in your favor for your highest good, and it will be better than you've ever imagined. So the cosmic heart, devotion, make your life a moving prayer. So for me, this is saying your higher self is saying that your higher self wants you to have more gratitude. Make your life a moving prayer. Have more gratitude, show more gratitude, being devoted to yourself, your journey, your healing, your mission. Devoted to the change that's happening, welcoming this change. There's also this energy here of like you're really being unlocked. Many of you, like your root chakra and your sacral chakra is out of balance. There's an imbalance that I feel down here in the lower chakras. I feel like your upper chakras are very aligned, but your lower chakras are out of balance. And that's also talking about that grounded energy, needing more groundedness, being more present in the moment. But there's some more things that you may need to work through as far as like your security and feeling safe, and your creative, your sexual center, things like that. It needs to get in balance, because I feel a lot of pressure in my lower chakras. So that's telling me that it's out of balance. That may not be for everyone, but some of you, that's for you. Then we have your double mission, lightworker, starseed. Serve the world by being you. So the more your higher self wants you to know, the more you step into your authenticity and being yourself, loving and accepting yourself, you serve humanity two different ways. You are a light worker and a starseed. You are anchoring light codes that that we need as a humanity, okay, that we need here on earth to shift humanity, to shift the collective to a higher place, a higher vibrational frequency. And a starseed, you know, again, you have those frequencies from a star system that you originate from, that your soul originates from, and you have the key codes, the light codes, to unlock more frequencies here on earth, and to activate more people in this process, for more people to wake up, to find who they are on a deeper level, and to love themselves on a deeper level. But you have to love and accept yourself more. You may feel like you're very different, or you're just not like everyone else, and you may have had a difficult time accepting that part of yourself, how unique you are. But that's part of your mission, your uniqueness, your ability to stand out, your ability to love yourself and accept yourself even when people don't understand you, or they feel like you're too different or strange or whatever. It's not for them to understand. You are who you are, and you love yourself and accept yourself regardless of what they think or say. So let's get some love messages from your higher self, okay? For some of you, okay. Dear twin flame, I see you. So for some of you, you will have, again, whether it's a twin flame, a high-level soulmate, it doesn't matter, okay? Don't get caught on the labels. You will have a spiritual union, a spiritual connection with someone coming in. Okay, this is coming up because your higher self wants you to know you will have a spiritual union, a conscious connection with someone where you have a deep, deep soul connection with. And this is definitely coming in. So that's definitely for many of you. But your higher self wants you to know that they see you everywhere. They see you, they see your progress, they are proud of you, they are proud of the work that you're putting in, they're proud of you healing, loving yourself, learning about this, learning about that, stepping into your mission, really working hard. Your higher self is coming through saying, I see you working hard, I see the things that you're doing, you are amazing, beautiful, talented, keep up the great work. Your higher self is very proud of you. Your higher self, you help me heal. So your higher self wants you to know that the more work you are doing, the more you are helping each other. You are helping your higher self, and your higher self is helping you. So this process is both ways here, okay? You may not realize this, but the work that you are doing now, right now, is helping and healing your higher self. This is really beautiful. This is why your higher self is so proud of you. This is so beautiful because your higher self is like, yes, we're working on this together. I help you, you help to heal me as well. We are helping each other. And I will always remember you. Your higher self is really coming through with fond words for you and to let you know you're not alone. You're doing a great job. You are amazing. You are memorable. You are doing very well. Keep up the great work, but get clear on your vision. Get very crystal clear on your vision and what it is that you really want so you can really co-create this. And let go of any attachments, okay? Any attachments and expectations because it does not serve you. Okay, so let's get some messages. What else? What else does your higher self want you to know? Okay. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or you did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the smallest things. Note to self, laugh more often. So your higher self wants you to laugh more. Your higher self wants you to laugh until you can't stop laughing. Your eyes are watering, you're snorting. Your higher self really wants you to laugh and have a good time and not take life so seriously. So your higher self is like, I'm proud of you. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're working hard. You're healing, doing all of this work, but don't forget to laugh. And again, don't forget to enjoy your human experience. Your higher self is like, this is why you came to earth. You came to earth to learn and to grow and to ascend, but you also came to have fun, to enjoy a human experience, to do fun things here on earth, to enjoy being here on earth. So don't forget about that part. Am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? You are the asset. The body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. So you're being asked, your higher self wants you to monitor the rest that you are getting at night and really ask yourself, are you getting enough rest to really fully show up every single day? Don't forget you are the asset. Mind, body, spirit. Your mind is very strong. Your mind is extremely powerful and strong. Your spirit is strong. But all those your mind and your spirit cannot work without your body. Your body, again, is the vehicle. Don't forget you are a human and you're having a human experience. We start to really unlock, we forget that we are still human sometimes and we have to take care of our body. Self-care, being grounded, focused, drinking that water, getting the rest. The mind and the spirit cannot work without the body. The Trinity, mind, body, spirit. Okay? It's all together. It's all working together. So don't forget that. Okay? And what do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep us off of our feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it, we can then release what no longer serves us. So your higher self is reminding you, don't deny yourself the, sometimes when we're healing in that process, it's painful. It's painful to open up certain doors and memories and go through certain situations to relive it because it's painful. But we cannot heal it unless we allow ourselves to feel it. So allow yourself to feel all of the feels so you can release what no longer serves you. It doesn't serve you to continue to hold on to bitterness or resentment or anger or depressive feelings and things like that, whatever some of these feelings could be, but you have to feel it. It's okay to get angry. It's okay to get sad. It's okay to be emotional. Feel the feels. That's how you heal it. That's how you go through that process. So you could fully heal it from the root and not just heal parts of it and parts come back later and then parts are showing up again. Heal it from the root. Get straight to the root so you can pull it up and it can be healed and done and you can move forward. So I really hope that helps Part 3. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Your higher self is proud of you. You are amazing. You are beautiful. Don't forget you are a human. Enjoy your human experience. Please like the video. Comment below. Let me know this resonated. If you don't want to say how it resonated, drop me a red heart. I would appreciate it, or a heart. Share the video. Subscribe and join the Capital I Love You tribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading.